The world of the early 20th century was a fragile place. The scars of World War I still ran deep. Economies struggled through the Great Depression, and political tensions simmered beneath the surface. In the aftermath of the Great War, nations sought peace, but the treaties meant to prevent future conflict instead sowed the seeds of another. Germany, humiliated and economically devastated by the Treaty of Versailles, became a breeding ground for resentment. Meanwhile, Japan and Italy, dissatisfied with their territorial gains, sought to expand their empires. As ideologies clashed and national ambitions grew, the world unknowingly stood on the brink of another catastrophic war. World War II didn't begin overnight. It was a slow, dangerous buildup of aggression, appeasement, and failed diplomacy. In 1933, Adolf Hitler rose to power in Germany, exploiting economic hardship and nationalist sentiment. His vision was clear: rebuild Germany's strength, defy the Treaty of Versailles, and expand eastward for living space. By 1936, he had remilitarized the Rhineland, and in 1938, Germany annexed Austria in the Anschluss. The Western powers, wary of another war, adopted a policy of appeasement, allowing Hitler to seize Czechoslovakia in the infamous Munich Agreement. But appeasement only emboldened him. On September 1st, 1939, Germany invaded Poland, forcing Britain and France to declare war. This marked the official beginning of World War II. As war engulfed Europe, alliances formed. The Axis powers, Germany, Italy, and Japan, faced off against the Allied powers, which included Britain, France, and later, the Soviet Union and the United States. Germany's blitzkrieg tactics overran Poland in weeks, then France in 1940. The Battle of Britain saw the Royal Air Force defend the skies against relentless German bombing campaigns. In 1941, Hitler turned east, launching Operation Barbarossa against the Soviet Union. That same year, Japan, aiming for dominance in the Pacific, attacked Pearl Harbor, drawing the United States into the war. The conflict spread across continents, from the deserts of North Africa to the jungles of the Pacific Islands. World War II became the deadliest conflict in human history, reshaping nations and ideologies. It ended in 1945 with the defeat of the Axis powers, Germany's surrender in May, and Japan's surrender in September after the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The war left behind a changed world, the rise of the United States and Soviet Union as superpowers, the beginning of the Cold War, and the establishment of the United Nations to prevent future global conflicts. It was a war that started with unresolved tensions and unchecked ambition, a stark reminder that history often repeats itself when lessons are ignored.